I tell you what, I could sure go for a nice hot chocolate with a little fireball in it.
Heat race number 1 for your Valentino's Hobby Stocks. Colin Hine and John Martinez making up row number 1.
Starting on the inside of row number 2 in the 76H, it's Jason Hansen. Into his outside in the 46, your 2023 Valentino's Hobby Stock champion. It's the 46, Ryan Gilland.
Row number 3, the 12T, Tanner Jones and Trenton Dowdy.
Pat Huggins and Fletcher Peterson.
Nick Jensen and Tanner Downey making up row number 5.
All right, green flag's out. Colin Hine with the early advantage. Martinez right on the right rear quarter panel. Martinez will take it to the high side and try to make the move. Nothing doing. A little bit of slip of the grip from Martinez. Colin Hine out to the advantage, and your battle is for second and third between Martinez and Gilland.
Martinez drifting a little high, and Gilland's going to get the spot. So lap number 1 will go to Colin Hine in the 19H. But Ryan Gilland, your 2023 Eagle Raceway track champion for the Valentino's Hobby Stocks, is right there by a quarter panel. Hine holding him off on the low side, exit of turn number 4. Good run out of turn number 4 for Hine. He'll hold on to the spot with 7 laps to go. 6 laps to go.
Pulls up to the rear bumper, trying to make the inside move is Ryan Gilland to the inside of Colin Hine through 3 and 4. It's going to be close quarters racing. Gilland has to check up a bit, stabs back into the gas. Colin Hine will lead this one down.
Turn 3 and 4. 3 cars in there.
All 3 keep it moving.
Good job. We stay green as the action will pick back up out of turn number 4. Battle for the race lead is on. Gilland not able to close the gap. He'll remain in that second spot, just waiting for the 19H of Hine to make a mistake.
Hine continues to hold down the advantage. Good battle at the line, neck and neck for the first time. Gilland gets the nose out ahead, gets the spot away as lap traffic will play a factor, but put Ryan Gilland to the lead in the 46 machine. Hine's going to battle back to the low side in 3. They touch.
Just a kiss. That wouldn't even be considered a check.
Not even quite wrap rash if you look at the door panel on there.
Yeah. Little push.
Didn't even leave a squirrely.
I don't think they'd have called pass interference on that.
No.
Just a little touch.
So Ryan Gilland continues to lead, but Colin Hine has not given up that easy. Doesn't go more than 2 car lengths from the back bumper of the 46 of Gilland. Colin Hine really liking the extreme low way around tonight as Gilland continues to lead. Cutting through lap traffic, he'll put Nick Jensen 1 down.
Final time out of turn 4. Ryan Gilland's going to get the win as we got a car around 83 to turn 3. Ryan Gilland gets the win, followed by Colin Hine, John Martinez, and Fletcher Peterson. Fletcher Peterson, your 4th and final transfer. Oh, a lot happened on those last couple of laps.
Yeah, definitely.
Sheesh.
Hey, Dan, I got to make a correction on there. It's a double OK of Caleb Brunson.
Brunson? Thank you.
Yes, Dan, they nicknamed him the Natural.
So many jokes. Just can't say any of them. Okay, Brunson. Thank you. Thank you, PJ. PJ doing a great job with us all this year in the pits. Well, I guess this weekend and then taking the weekend off next weekend.
Let's focus on the battle at hand here.
Good
down
point.
the back straightaway. Going to lead lap number 1. Sharp looking 11 machine.
Eric Chabb, I think, or wait, no, it's waiting for data.
Waiting for
Car
data out
turn
there.
2.
That's Joe Copeland Jr., where he's going to stay clean and green and get it refired. So Chabb leads the first 2 laps.
Oh no, Jeff Watts around turn 4. Yellow is out. Oh, and Copeland goes around as he's trying to avoid Jeff Watts. So we're under caution.
Hey, do you like psychedelic-looking Corvettes? Do you have a psychedelic-looking Corvette on your cell phone screen? Well, if you do, I have your phone in my hand. Appears to be an iPhone, so you have good taste. Looks like a yellow iPhone with a psychedelic-looking late 60s, early 70s Corvette. So if you're looking for your phone, we've got it for you in the announcer's booth.
Green flag is back out. He raced the number 2 of 4. No, that's coming back.
Take 2, here we go. Eric Chabb leads the field back to it over Brunson.
Oh, I missed it.
Chabb going to be challenged by Brunson, who not enough. He had a good move off turn number 2 to hang on to that lead. Brunson's going to try and battle back into 3. Little bit of dragon wagon by the double OK. 38 machine hanging on to the 3rd spot. Dylan Richards in 4th, and Dave Carter rounding out your top 5. Eric Chabb wasting no time. Brunson now with a good run off the low side, down the back straightaway. Chabb 3/4 of a car advantage, but through 3 and 4, Brunson's had a good strong race car down the front straightaway. Here we go, Chabb hangs on to it.
Great side-by-side action. Eric Chabb and Caleb Brunson still going at it. Chabb pulled away a little bit on that lap, but Brunson fought back on the exit of turn number 4. White flag, no, excuse me. Well, Caden Murray's giving the signal of 2 to go, and the scoreboard says 1 to go. I'm going with Caden Murray. White flag's out, final time.
Eric Chabb continues to lead the field down. Brunson hangs on to the 2nd spot, but he's being challenged by the 38 machine. Less than 1 lap to go. If you want to get it done, you got to get it done now. Hurley wants that spot. Not going to happen, as off turn number 4, Eric Chabb picking up the win. 2nd place will go to Caleb Brunson. 3rd to the 38 of Brandon Hurley, and Dylan Richards rounds out your top 4 in the 24R. Make some noise for the 11 machine, Eric Chabb. Starting on the inside of row number 4 in the 6X, it's Mike Hansen. To his outside in the 3N, it's Neil Pella.
And your final row will be the 39, Krista Stransky. To her outside, the 12 of Michael Wade.
Good looking field of Valentino's hobby stocks out here this evening. Support classes that show out every night. Through 3 and off of 4, we're going to get this one underway. Maybe not, maybe.
A little bit of wrap rash on the exit of turn 4. Oh, she's coming back. Oh, watch out. Easy, guys. Calm down. Caution's out. Oh, we're still bumping and grinding. By the way, we missed one earlier, so let's take a drink to get caught up. Eagle Raceway, whether it's a water, a beer, or a pop, get them up, get them up, get them up. Take a drink.
Well, I could go for some Hawaiian punch.
And since we just had a restart, and that one got called back, let's get caught up. Eagle Raceway, whether it's a beer, a pop, or a water, get them up, get them up, get them up. Take a drink.
How about hot chocolate?
Oh, I got to add that one in there.
How about a hot coffee from Travelin' Tom's Trailer?
I wish I would have got some of that while it was still available.
It's great.
Great. Is it like Great Clips?
Yeah, Great Clips. Next time, save time every time when you check in with the mobile check-in for Great Clips. And we're going to go back to green off turn 4 this time. Ian Roszewski leads the field down. Tyler Lambertus. All right, Roszewski hanging on to the spot for the time being, but he's got a hard charging 11T of Dylan Thompson on the low side. Who's going to lead lap number 1? It'll be Roszewski over Thompson.
Ian Roszewski and
Dylan Thompson over Tyler Lambertus in the 3rd spot. Fourth place running 65 of Brad Berhini. Good challenge back to the low side. You've got a new race leader in Dylan Thompson in the 11T, but he's going to be challenged back by Roszewski on the bottom side.
Now we're seeing some great racing action all through turns 3 and 4 as it continues. Thompson, oh no, hold on to it. Ian Roszewski breaks loose on the exit of turn number 4. He's going to lose 2 spots. He'll fall back to 4th. He'll be in the final transfer spot as Pella and Lambertus going at it.
Neil Pella wants to make his way around the 24 of Tyler Lambertus. Nothing doing that time by through 3 and 4. As the 11 machine continues to lead, Ian Roszewski still hanging on to that 4th and final transfer spot. This time the 3 Anna Pella is going to try it on the low side of Lambertus down the back straightaway. Drag racing into 3. Pella down low, Lambertus up high. Who will come out with the advantage? The momentum move for Lambertus to hang on to the 2nd spot.
All the while, Dylan Thompson checked out. Nearly a straightaway lead over this battle for 2nd. Thompson's going to pull it out of turn number 4. He'll get the signal of 2 laps left to go. Lambertus, Pella, Roszewski, and Berhini. Then it's Wade.
Give it a Wade now.
White flags out. Final time for the 11T.
Neil Pella made his way around Tyler Lambertus for the 2nd spot through 3 and 4 that last time by. Down the back straightaway for the final time. Dylan Thompson leads the field off turn number 4. He's going to pick up the win in that 11T. Congratulations, Dylan Thompson. Neil Pella bringing it home in the 2nd spot. Tyler Lambertus 3rd, rounding out your 4th and final transfer spot. It's going to be the 2 machine of Ian Roszewski. Eagle Raceway makes some noise as he makes his way in front of the grandstands for your heat race winner, the 11T. It's Dylan Thompson.
Yeah, his car looks beautiful, but I don't like it. I liked his old one. It was easy to spot. All right, inside row number 1, it's going to be Travis Landauer to his outside, the 10 of Brad Schreiner.
Inside row number 2, you'll see the 41 of Adam Wasserman to his outside, and the 63, it's Adam Parrott.
Row number 3 to the inside, the 72 of Robert Gould to his outside, the 62 of Sam Blanton.
Inside row number 3, you'll see the 17T of Troy Dowdy. To his outside in the B4, it's Ben Beecher, and starting shotgun on the field in the 17 machine, it's Tyler Thompson. Green flags out off turn 4 down the front straightaway, neck and neck, door handle to door handle between Landauer and Schreiner. Landauer with a slight advantage off turn 2. That'll be eaten up by Brad Schreiner. Dead heat down the back straightaway. Everybody battling to lead lap number 1. Hang on to it, Adam Parrott. Good save. Lap number 1's going to go to Travis Landauer.
A little bit of smoke coming out of the 10 of Schreiner. Schreiner gives Landauer a little bit of a kiss through the corner, but that only seems to have helped Landauer as he shoots out down the backstretch and adds to his lead. Schreiner jumps the cushion. He's going to fall back.
Little early in the night for smoking festivities. Brad.
Car around turn 3, stuck in the nosed in. Caution is out. Nosed into the implement tire.
Tough break for Sam Blanton in the 62 machine, bringing out the yellow. Trying to get that thing refired and out of the mud.
I think you're right. All right, single file restart. Final Valentino's Hobby Stock Heat Race. Now's an excellent time. Run down. Grab yourself a slice of Valentino's pizza. I feel like a piece of pepperoni if anybody's paying attention.
Me too, especially if they're paying. Into 3 off 4, we're going to get back to green. Landauer, Schreiner, Parrott, and Beecher, your current top 4.
Good start for Landauer. He's going to get away from Schreiner. Still a little bit of smoke coming out of the 10 of Brad Schreiner.
Ben Beecher wants to work his way around the 63 of Adam Parrott. Little bump to the rump on that one. He'll go back around. Here comes Adam Wasserman setting his sights to the inside of the B4 of Beecher. Wasserman down the back straightaway trying to get positions wholesale. Here he comes on the low side of Parrott. Down the front straightaway, Parrott with the advantage.
And we're getting the receiver in our ear, the B4 being warned to stop with the bump. Wasserman and Beecher going at it side by side into turn 3. 3 laps left to go for the 45 of Landauer, the 10 of Brad Schreiner, the 63 of Adam Parrott scored 3rd, and then it's the 41 of Wasserman. Wasserman drifts up the racetrack, almost makes contact with Parrott, but they stay clean. And that battle continues into turn number 3. 2 laps to go, James.
Wasserman down to the low side. Parrott with the momentum move to hang on to that spot as Travis Landauer continues to lead over Schreiner, and that battle going on for the 3rd spot. Ben Beecher back there waiting in the wings.
Oh, a little bit of contact, but that made it.
Still hanging on. Great rivet work
Wow.
on that machine.
Yeah. White flag came out, half a corner left to go for the 45 of Travis Landauer. He's going to take the win out of turn number 4. Then it's the 10 of Brad Schreiner. Adam Wasserman will hold on for 3rd, and I believe Adam Parrott in 4th.
Just by a nose cone for Adam Parrott to make the transfer spot. Great run for him.
I'm not seeing Jeff Watts making the call, so that moves Robert Gould up to the front row. Having a real tough time getting this field lined up. I think Roger's losing his patience a little bit.
You know, that's not really the normal thing that we see around here. Normally our guys are Johnny on the spot and ready to rock and roll.
Yeah. So the 6X machine, I believe that is a Dan Markham backup car.
I think that's the one that he ran last year.
Driven by Mike Hansen. I guess I shouldn't say backup car. He might have sold it to Mike. Just not redone the paint scheme. Green flag is out. Only 2 are going to be moving on to the B. Only 2.
Trouble on the start for the 72 of Gould, and it's going to get worse down the back straightaway. He collects the 76H of Hansen. Tough break for those 2 drivers. They get it off the racetrack. We're going to stay clean and green, and that's going to put the 12T of Tanner Jones to the lead as the caution comes out.
So Robert Gould crossing the start-finish line there. By the way, you want to see any of these replays that we've been talking about, you could purchase the Advantage Racing replay at eagleraceway.tv.
Caden Murray's got the green flag in hand. There's going to be 7 laps to go in this one as Tanner Jones takes the field back to turn number 1. Roadshafer in the 2nd spot, nearly hitting the spin cycle, brings it down to the infield. Will stay clean. And at this one, that's going to put Nick Jensen into the 2nd spot. Chris Ostransky in 3rd. Joe Copeland goes around in 3 and 4. He's going to try and get it to the infield. No, he's going to keep it going. As Tanner Jones continues to lead this one, the battle's shaping up for the 2nd and 3rd spot between Stransky and Jensen. Jensen with the advantage. Lapped car of Roadshafer to the bottom side. A little bit of contact there. That's going to make contact with Roadshafer. So Jensen hangs on to the 2nd spot. Only 2 cars moving on out of this one, and Nick Jensen wants it.
Car around turn 2. That's the 76 again. Jason Hansen pulls to the infield, not fast enough. Caution comes out. Kind of an ugly race so far, James.
I wasn't going to say nothing.
I'll just go ahead and say it. I don't know. It looks like it says all 3 of them are on the lead lap. Or all 9. All 9. 5 laps left to go. Valentino's Hobby Stock C feature, only 2 moving on. Right now it's Jones and Jensen. Krista Stransky, first car outside looking in. She's got a good run down the backstretch. She's going to pull up to the quarter panel of Jensen. Jensen Somebody.
Stransky on the low side of Jensen. Jensen fights back. He's going to have the spot at the stripe. Stransky won't give up that easily, though. She falls to the rear bumper. A bobble from the 48J is going to make this really interesting down the backstretch. Stransky continues to charge to the inside line. Jensen with the momentum move, a lane above. Off turn 4, they'll continue to battle it out as laps continue to wind down. 3 laps remaining in this C feature. Only the top 2 moving on. Keep your eyes on that battle for the second spot.
Krista Stransky, cars again getting together in turn 2.
That's Sam Blanton and Joe Copeland.
Did we call that Calamity Corner yet?
Maybe.
He goes to the pits. His night is done.
Tough break for Joe Copeland Jr. Jones, Jensen, Stransky, only 2 of them moving on. Gruder is sitting in the 4th spot. Rothschafer 5th. Anderson jumps out to the other lead. The battle's going to be for the second spot. Stransky continues to fight on the low side. Jensen, without missing a beat, continues to hold his line down the back straightaway. 2 more laps to go as they come off of 4 this time. Jones continues his dominant C feature run, as does Stransky with her bottom side battle. Laps winding down. If you want to get into tonight's main, or if you want to get into tonight's B main, you're going to have to find your way around the 48J. Solid laps coming out of Jensen. 1 more trip around for Tanner Jones. Jensen now with a 2-car length advantage over Stransky. Meanwhile, coming off turn 4, picking up the checkered flag. Tanner Jones is going to pick up the win in tonight's C feature, and your second and final transfer car is going to be the 48J of Jensen as Rothschafer goes around in turn 4. After the checkered flag, he's going to get it fired back up and off the Raceway, Eagle Raceway, as he heads past you. Make some noise for your winner, the 12T, Tanner Jones.
Well, like I said, we're trying to figure out the 4th car. Scoreboard says it's the 5 of Sean Hine, but I just want to make sure that's who it is before we confirm it. I do know that it was Adam Armstrong being credited with the win, Joe Fayen in 2nd, and Theron Ullman in 3rd. Waiting to find out who the 4th and final transfer was. Believe it's going to be Sean Hine. Hobby Stock B feature, Tanner Dowdy, Dave Carter, row number 1. Brad Berhini, Tyler Thompson, row 2. Patrick Huggins, Robert Saltz, row 3. Michael Wade, Ben Beecher, row 4. Fletcher Peterson, Dan Markham, row 5. Kirsten Bruce, Troy Dowdy, row number 6.
Dave Carter out to the early advantage in this one. The battle is for the second spot. Dowdy wants a piece of that on the low side. 7T trying to make his way around.
Hey.
Carter and Thompson, your top 2, top 4 moving on out of this one. Michael Wade puts it into the 3rd spot. Here comes Dowdy. He wants a piece of that action as well. Pat Huggins currently in the 5th spot outside looking in back there with Fletcher Peterson. Carter leads another lap as they're winding down 9 more trips around this time.
Dave Carter picked up several wins at Eagle Raceway last year. Looking to find his way into the A feature tonight. He's going to have 8 laps left to go out of turn 4. It's Dave Carter, Tyler Thompson, Michael Wade, your top 3. 4th and final transfer
is a heck of a battle.
Yeah, 3 cars.
Yeah, Peterson, Dowdy, and Beecher going at it. Huggins wants in there as well. We nearly went 4 wide. We're going to stay 3 wide off turn 4 right now. The spot goes to Fletcher Peterson.
Big run off turn 4 on the high side for Fletcher Peterson. Dowdy's going to fight back. Beecher's trying to fight back, but gone is Fletcher.
Fletcher Peterson celebrating a birthday today. He'd love to put it in the show as a birthday gift. He's out there doing it for Dale. He wants to do it for his birthday.
4.5 laps to go as Dave Carter takes it down the backstretch.
High side hustling is the 2C.
Dave Carter, Tyler Thompson, Michael Wade, and Fletcher Peterson. Battle is for 5th. Oh, 6th. Contact on the way back.
Pat Huggins trying the low side that time. Here comes Tanner Dowdy trying to set his sights on the 33 of Peterson, the 7T. Really liking the low side around this racetrack. Fletcher Peterson likes running up top. Good momentum from the 7T that time by, but it's not going to match the momentum move of the 33. Less than 2 laps to go for the 2C of Dave Carter, this time by off of 4. One more trip around Eagle Raceway to lock this thing into tonight's A main.
Final time for Dave Carter. Tyler Thompson. Lap car in the middle of, between Carter and Thompson, out of turn 4. White flag waves. Now it's the final time for Dave Carter, Tyler Thompson, Michael Wade, and Fletcher Peterson. That's the best battle on the racetrack. Oh, and around goes the 10-4 of Saltz. He's going to keep it going onto the racetrack, but out of turn number 4, picking up the win, the 2C Dirty Dog, Dave Carter. Bringing it home in second, the 17 of Tyler Thompson. In third, the 12 of Michael Wade, and the 33 of Fletcher Peterson. Your 4th and final transfer.
Eagle Raceway, stand up and wave at your favorite Valentino's IMCA hobby stock drivers. This is your parade lap. Lights go blink, blink in the corner. Gary Dominguez brings the Nebraska Real Estate pace car down to the infield, and we're getting ready to bring you 20 big laps. Valentino's IMCA hobby stocks. Off turn 4 down the front straightaway. Here we go. Neil Pella out to the early advantage. Colin Hine in the 2nd spot. Schreiner's going to make a good top side challenge to the outside. Great racing groove, top side and bottom side. You're about to have a 3-car battle for the lead. Neil Pella has it. Colin Hine, little slip of the grip, is going to take the 2nd spot away. Got one going around over in turn 2. I believe we're not going to keep it clean and green. Tough break 4. I believe that's the 63 of Adam Parrott.
Real quick down here with Derek Hall, and Derek led a good portion of that. How did you end up getting past?
Yeah, I really didn't quite know what to do in 3 and 4. I was getting a little loose in the center, and that's how it goes sometimes.
That's Derek Hall, 3rd place in your Avid Realty Sport Mods.
Thank you very much again, PJ Pedersen, with all of your infield reporting for tonight and the rest of the nights here at Eagle Raceway. As the green flag's going to fly once again, Neil Pella leading the field down. Pella, Schreiner, Hine, Martinez, and Brunson currently your top 5. Pella to the high side, Colin Hine down low, not enough of a run. Brad Schreiner is going to put the 19H into the 3rd spot and try and set his sights on the back bumper of that 3N Jet Racing car of Neil Pella. Battle's shaping up for 5th and 6th. Here comes Travis Landauer trying to make his way through the field. A little slip of the grip off of the corner for Landauer. Pella's continuing to lead this one over Schreiner and Hine.
Pella pulling away a little bit down the backstretch. And into turns 3 and 4. Out of turn 4, Pella holding off the 10 of Brad Schreiner. Schreiner gets a big run Out of turn 4, closes the gap on Pella. Schreiner might be reeling in the 3N of Neil Pella. Meanwhile, you got a battle back there for third. Michael Wade around in the low side, turns 1 and 2, and the 17 of Thompson around on the front stretch. So two different cars bringing out the caution.
Looks like they're both going to get them refired and join in the back of the field. So I'm just trying to bring death to the mullets.
Are you saying you're killing the mullet?
I definitely have a killer mullet, and it's only going to get better.
16 to go in your Valentino's Hobby Stocks. Pella, Schreiner, Hine, Brunson, and Landauer top 5. Green flag is out.
Colin Hine with a great run to the bottom side. He puts Schreiner in the rearview mirror, but only momentarily. Schreiner's going to challenge back to the outside. Travis Landauer also taking off like a rocket, trying to get up towards the front. Battle for the lead. Little hip check qualifier.
Well, Hine sailed it in there, and he did the right thing and lifted to not make contact with Pella. Paid the price. He's going to fall back about 2 or 3 car lengths. Now he's going to go back at it. Oh, no, here we go again. Watch out. Man, that's close quarters racing. 14 to go for Neil Pella.
All's fair in love and leading your A main. Colin Hine now battling it out with Brad Schreiner. That car's got an awful lot of push through 3 and 4. You watch him enter low, it kind of tries to drift up high. See that push as Pella continues to lead.
Car up into the outside guardrail, middle of turns 3 and 4. Slow down the exit of turn 4.
Tough break for John Martinez. He's going to have to drop that thing down to the infield as the leaders are getting ready to come back by again.
Quite a bit of damage on the front side of that car, including a flat tire. Pella, Hine, Schreiner.
Look at Landauer on the bottom side move there. Not quite enough momentum to keep it going. Brunson's up there with him as well.
Excuse me, I misspoke there. Yeah, Brunson instead of Schreiner. Schreiner's falling back. But if there's anything I've noticed about Brad Schreiner is he is a late bloomer in these features. He'll start getting that car figured out, the track comes to him, and he's going to start moving back forward now that I've said that.
Caleb Brunson has the double OK safely into the second spot for the time being. A little bit of contact going on out there. 3-wide battle for the second spot. Hine, Landauer, and Brunson. Brunson with the spot, but here comes Landauer to the bottom side. Down.
Car around on the front stretch. We get it going again. We stay green. That's the 11 of Shab. And I believe Adam Wasserman also pulled off the racetrack.
Eric Chapp going to take that machine up pit side. Neil Pella continuing to lead and move Travis Landauer into the second spot. Colin Hine third, and he's going to be challenged by the high side hustler. Look at Brad Schreiner go. Oh, great save by Landauer.
Oh, bumper cars on the front stretch. Dylan Richards is going to get the fuzzy end of that lollipop.
Man, that could have been way uglier than it was. Dylan Richards, a name that we haven't mentioned a lot tonight, was making a solid move up through the field. Unfortunately, that was a bit of a kerfluffle, and that's going to make things a little bit more interesting as Neil Pella continues his dominant run through 1 and 2. Caleb Brunson into the Brad Schreiner into the second spot, excuse me. Yep. Caleb Brunson third, and Travis Landauer rounding out your top 4.
Just like I predicted, Brad Schreiner starting to get that car underneath of him. According to scoring and timing, this time by Brad Schreiner just a tick faster than Neil Pella, but it's not going to be fast enough to catch him in 5.5 laps.
Laps definitely winding down here. You can see that cushion right up next to the wall. Everybody loving the high side in this feature event. Pella continues to lead over Schreiner and Brunson. Here comes Colin Hine back to the rear quarter of the 45 of Landauer. Landauer gets the spot away down the back stretch, but as laps wind down, tensions flare up. We got another one headed for the infield.
Caution is out. I'm seeing a lot of sheet metal hanging off of cars.
There's an exhaust pipe somewhere on the front stretch.
All right, sounds like there it is, I can see it. And I think the 53 just ran over it.
So that's Tylen Lambertus getting the, what do they call it, the No Biscuit Award? Naughty Dog.
Here we go. Field forms back up. 4 laps left to go. Neil Pella has led them all. Brad Schreiner made his way back up into second, trying to find his way around for the win.
Man, the 45 and the 19H are just magneted to each
Schreiner
other.
jumps the cushion. Going into 3, out of 4, gets a big momentum run. Sorry, James.
Oh no, you're just fine. It just looked like the left rear quarter and the right front between the 45 and the 19 were definitely finding each other like a magnet.
Trouble for the 20. Big fire underneath the 24 of Lambertus. He rolls to a stop. That's going to bring out the red flag. Four Corners Fire and Safety team is going to go over there. Brad Schreiner is around in turn 2. I think the red flag probably would have came out prior to that, but we'll have to wait and see what the officials say. 30 different times from Nick Corbin, and I am running out of excuses.
So how many times have you made it?
0.
Well, at least you're finally honest with me.
I'm hoping to make that change this coming Friday, but in the meantime, we got 3 laps to go in your Valentino's Hobby Stocks. Landauer right there with Pella. Pella through the middle of the racetrack. Out of turn 2, gets a great run. 2.5 laps left to go down the backstretch, James.
Pella continues the advantage. Landauer, good move to the low side. He's going to get right near there. Look at Caleb Brunson with the power move. Takes that low line away. And here comes Landauer back at it again. They're slicing and dicing through 1 and 2. Here comes Dylan Richards.
Dylan Richards missing a hood pin and all, up to 5th now, looking for more. He's going to be a sandwich out of turn 4. Contact, white flag, final time. Pella has got a set of corners and a backstretch to go.
Down the back straightaway, Neil Pella. Looks like everybody back behind him is just messing with him as they're jockeying for position off turn number 4. Double Eagle Raceway checkered flags waving for Neil Pella. Bringing it home in the 2nd spot. Looks like Travis Landauer, but that was quite the battle. Caleb Brunson brings it home in the 3rd spot, and Dylan Richards sneaks the 24R into a 4th place finish. Eagle Raceway, make some noise for your winner. Getting ready to head underneath that flag stand. That's the 3N, Neil Pella.
Trust me, he is already excited, and he's out of the car, folks. Neil Pella, Valentino's Hobby Stock feature winner. Don't take off too far from me here, son. Wire to wire. Take us through that run.
It was awesome. It's been a kind of a struggle this last month. Kind of had an incident at Beatrice, so this is bittersweet coming out here and winning. Messed up a bunch of things down there. Unsure how this thing was going to handle tonight. First time actually being in it with the rear end that I got in it now. The other one I bent it, so it's a whole different animal now. I'm just thankful for all the help that I've gotten to get to this point, and now I got to win, so that's all my appreciation to show them for all their support.
Well, congratulations. We'll see you next week.
Sounds good.
Neil Pella.